joining, I literally said 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Mama, tell them what they've won. So you apparently won a trip. You've won a trip to Madame Glam Academy. I'm just gonna quickly send this to our squad. Your nails are fire. Oh
They're
wow.
gonna be when we put this Madam
Ooh,
Glam on it because the peel of
ooh,
face coat is
sissy.
working. So
Let's
this stuff,
share play.
honestly,
That's new.
I'm telling you.
These things are always updating, like telling
I
you
know they
different
don't
ways
even
to
give
do.
us emails anymore.
What the heck?
But this this peel
It
of
doesn't
face
even give you a
coat.
chance, and it's like, this is the new normal. You must click this button. Okay. Okay,
I
nail
know,
squad
right?
notification. There we go. Sent.
Oh yes.
So, y'all, Mama is showing you the 4 gorgeous colors that she selected. And this is
That's
Neon
right.
Madness for the brand new
Yes.
House of Color, which was
That part.
inspired by, our vibrant personalities, our individuality, equality, Pride Month, allyship, LGBT
Everything.
community, all of the things. It's made for everybody because love is for everybody, no matter how
So
you love.
Priya said I made a whole speech in my video because I started to do the nails and I was like, what order does the rainbow go again? And then I stopped and I was like, no, this is pride. This is exactly what pride means.
Yes.
Because just because you're not doing this on the outside doesn't mean something on the inside. So I thought, you know what?
Yep.
No. The colors don't have to be in order for it to be a rainbow. It's a rainbow. That's what I said. It's a
No,
rainbow.
it doesn't have to. And I've actually seen pastel rainbows. I've seen rainbows where you switch it up, and the rainbow is the array. It is all of us, the individuality. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
So I
I
absolutely
put it
love
all
these.
across. I
And
put it
also,
all
me and
across.
Mama picked some different colors as well. So that's really fun. And we picked the same colors, like these 3.
Literally, literally. And the one different one I've got is obviously Pink Madness,
Yes.
and you've got the purple one. What's that one again?
So does this not look like Skittles, first of all?
It does.
So
All my
giving me
favorite
Skittles.
flavors.
So the purple is called Eternal Bliss. And y'all,
That's
you're
it.
going to want to run over to their website and grab these before they sell out because their pride collections rarely,
No, I'm telling
rarely
you,
stay. They're so
it's
vibrant and beautiful.
I would be surprised if there are probably more than a few left because remember we had the 50% off for 2 days and that was the perfect time to snatch it because it was like 70
Yes.
something dollars for a
Yep.
whole
And that
collection.
was
Is
without VIP, $71 for
Yeah,
the entire collection. And I
yeah,
want you
because
guys to
that
keep your
50,
eyes
ooh,
pressed. Sign up for Madam Glam's emails. There is tons for both VIP and non VIP members. There is so many different sales going, new collection bundles. There's still the June
mm,
collab. Soul Alchemy is out. Also, what Mama is showing you when she used that beautiful dust brush, Madam Glam came out with this stunning. Look at this. This is a nail brush duster. So y'all know they are very much about bringing, you know, all of your home salon to you, right? So you have
now
a
look at that.
do-it-yourself salon, and
The
these
brush,
bristles, like I can't describe
they
to
work
you.
for the nail. They work
Yep,
for the nail. Look, they work for the nail. The nail controls the bristles. Like, it's like, don't kill me. The bristles like,
yep.
sure. It's, oh,
And also, what you're seeing Mama do, this is actually rare. You can dust all 4 of these nails at once, which is like unheard of because let me just show you the typical dust brush, which no shade, but this is the typical one. And you can
which,
still go in with the long side here
yeah,
and just individually do each nail. But I do love that it gives you the
this
option to go long ways and really
and
get in there.
this, please don't be put off by this. I said it in my video too. You think, what's a dust brush without a handle? Well, this has got divots. So look,
Yes, it's made for your fingers.
with gloves on, without gloves, with nails on, you can
Yep.
still hold it. Da, 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 da,
Yep.
da.
And
So,
Mama's showing you, even with the length, you still got all of the control. I really
yes.
love this. And more than anything, they want to ensure that you keep this nice and clean so you're not potentially hurting yourself. You can easily disinfect this, but they give you this little brush holder. And I just think this is so stinking precious. And this is
I
not
do.
like, this is, what's it called? It's no more expense. Like it comes already with this.
Yeah. Let's put it in
And
this
there's
one.
one more tool that is brand new, but you guys are going to have to watch the video that premieres tomorrow to find out what that tool is. I also wanted to talk to you about the box. So, Madam Glam has recently changed their boxes. And what I think is really amazing is they've like they've made sure that their company is not only vegan, cruelty free, but they've done things like palm oil free to make sure that the impact in the world with our ecosystem, everything is so much less. And now they've even went to the boxes. So they say like right here on
Oh,
the back, learn more about recycling. They have a little QR code that you can scan. And they even also have here, please recycle me with recycled materials. So, where we've moved in BC, it is incredibly important to recycle. Like, literally, in our recycling, I call it the recycling bay. There is an area for plastics, there's an area for paper, there's an area for flattened cardboard, there's an area for garbage. Like, there's literally an area for everything. My partner's
I
actually going to just
love
quickly
that.
scan this so you can see what happens when it's scanned. Um, but it's literally, they do it that way so they can optimize all of the recyclable products.
Hmm.
And actually, this is where the QR brings you. So it says, recycle the present, save the future. On the hunt for an eco friendly gel polish that's better for you and the planet, you came to the right place. We already recycle our plastic empties. We've switched our shampoo and conditioner to chic ceramic refills,
Okay.
and we actively buy from brands
Yeah.
that have reduced their packaging. But when it comes to the formulation inside the products, we're using our sustainability game could be better. So they say donate bottles of gel polish that you still have a usable amount in if they're not expired. Find a donation center area, and if you call, they will receive nail polish. So I didn't even know that there's an area that you can send in your nail polish bottles.
That's awesome.
So it goes into how to find hazardous waste recycling centers in your area, what to do with old bottles of polish, to buy environmentally friendly gel polish and cosmetics in the future. So non toxic gels, just like
Hmm.
Madame Glam's. So it really goes through, and it also gives their socials, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So I think this is amazing. I haven't
I
seen
love
any
that.
other brand do this, and our planet is choking. So anything that we can actively do to help that is just, it is so very
Everything.
important. And it starts with us, right? Because it's all of the little things that we do that can either impact our world in a positive way or in a negative way. So it's down to recycling our boxes. Also, what Mama shows you, which is a hack. Before you recycle these, you rip these little guys out. You see, they're very easy to remove. And we actually take these and do these for sponge gradients. And Mama showed how easy it is. And not going to lie, since that day, I haven't even gotten any sponges. I've just been using, because
Okay.
if you
Okay.
guys are VIP members or you actively get PR, like, you're going to have these beautiful boxes around, right? So I know I'm not the only one that keeps a few of them, but you do have to recycle some of them. So this is a really great way to recycle the foam for your phalanges and to recycle the boxes for our planet.
Yes,
So
definitely.
with that note, we are going to go into the beautiful house of colors.
So Raven's going to be swatching the beautiful colors, and I got a haircut today, and OMG. So I'm just doing these nails because my design has been colored in, and honestly, I don't think my partner even took notice like that of this collection. I don't
Right?
think I've even had a chance to show him.
No, that was very
So
serendipitous what happened.
yeah, I was asleep during that haircut, and I didn't even know it was even going to color it in or much less what he was doing. And then he used my phone to take the pictures, but then in my phone I've got the pictures of this, and it was
Yep.
like, oh my gosh. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the new Madam Glam colors. Da, 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 da. And then I saw the pictures that he took, and I was losing it. I was like, oh my gosh.
For real.
So
It's
it's
like
like,
that
to the
inspiration
table I
is
go.
moving right through you, right to the tube I go.
To the table I go. So,
So right now, Mama is like she's swatched on her phalange, the same color I have right here,
oh my
which
goodness,
is live colorfully. And that's
I
how
didn't
the
even
Charm
see what
Sisters
color
do
you
it.
picked up.
We
Oh
try
my
to live as
goodness,
colorfully as possible because our uniquenesses should shine through and not be dulled. And that's what Madame Glam is about too, is to live vibrantly and to be your individual self, right? So I think
that
that's
part.
really beautiful. This is stunning. Oh my goodness. Pop of orange. Ooh, this is so pretty. And
It
this is
is
how the different corals work because from last collection, Taurus season, which was very like corally and orange, now you can see that creamsicle. So if you
definitely can.
pair, right, those two colors. So it's really interesting actually when you put other colors beside each other, it truly comes to life. Just like as Mama and I have been talking about different complexions, different skin tones, and how if it's very good quality products and they really do research in their colors, that it can work with anybody. And that's very rare to say because there's a lot of colors from other companies that I was seeing that I didn't feel like their range was very inclusive. And I've probably only found a few, maybe like out of the like 200, 300 colors I've gotten, maybe like
Oh
two
my
that
gosh,
wouldn't work with all skin tones. So I think that's a pretty amazing feat to be able to say.
definitely,
Oh my
100%.
goodness, Priya K's nails.
Hey,
Hi,
sister.
beautiful. Our siren sisters in the house. You guys have to stay tuned because we're going to definitely later on in the week, we're going to be doing something together. So you guys have to have those notifications on to find out, especially the nail squad notification. That's really where all the magic hits. So right now, Mama is using Your Sublime, which is a phenomenal, like when I'm screaming, like I am very, I always have to pause when I say this, a horror queen. I love
Paw.
sci-fi and horror. And this is very like Slimer, who you gonna call Ghostbusters green. It's very beautiful. And these are 5 bottle opacity, y'all. So what that means is realistically, with one thin coat, you can get a very amazing coverage. But for best application and coverage, we do like to do 2 thin coats. And I know that some people are like, well, if you can get it all on one coat, why not? And the thing is, especially when you're working on your own hands, if you're able to go in with those 2 thin coats, it like makes a marriage with your nail. You're not gonna have any
Definitely.
cracks or anything like that. You're gonna have your strength and just that beautiful color. Sorry, I saw something pop up there. Oh my gosh, Priya, I can't even read that. You're killing me. We always make a joke, but this is Madam Glam launch day, so we'll save the horror queens for another day. So the
Oh my
launch was
goodness.
on the 13th, and as you saw, we had magical videos up just sharing our 50% off code. It went for a shopping event that was a 2-day shopping event that coincided with the launch of their Pride collection. So Madam Glam generally has a launch day, which is the beginning of the month, and then a mid launch. And they wanted to make sure that this collection really stood out. So they wanted to do it on the mid launch day, which was the 13th. So we got
Mm,
to launch these gorgeous Skittle colors on that day.
that is, that's it. Skittles.
Yeah, this is giving me all the taste the rainbow. Also, y'all, because you can't cure this without a UV lamp. The moment you put these colors in the UV lamp, you guys are going to be looking for a rave to go to.
No, honestly, tell me, like, that's what I'm talking about.
It is out of this world. I also like what Mama's doing because, as nail artists, sometimes we really get caught up in the nail art, which is not a bad thing. But there's something to be said for a simple mani that you really get to showcase these colors and how vibrant they are. And as you're seeing, Mama's doing alternating different colors out of the collection. And this, your sublime, is absolutely sublime on your beautiful complexion, Mama. I'm
Oh, I love
screaming.
it,
And the
sis.
pink madness,
Absolutely
oh
love it.
goodness. Stop. But don't stop.
No,
Continue.
we're living for it.
Absolutely living for it, honey. So I know that this color is definitely going to be coming out for the
Mm,
Halloween season as well because, as I said before, this is a Ghostbuster set waiting to happen.
that part. Goosebumps.
And Goosebumps. I can't believe I keep forgetting it because R.L. Stein is my homie.
Exactly. So you're like, even if I don't say it, I've
Definitely.
said it.
Well, what kills me is
Oh,
in the intro of Goosebumps, right? I was like, I'm gonna move on to Pink Madness with you. I cannot. I don't have it. In the
oh my God.
Goosebumps intro, it has what's it called? A little golden retriever. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember like looking at the dog like, oh wow, that dog is really beautiful. But I
Mm.
never in my wildest dreams knew that I would have a golden of my own. Do y'all see
Oh,
the star? Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So it's funny how life works out.
it really is. Nugget, what is it, baby?
So a
I
huge
told you
thank
I'm
you
gonna
to
get you
Madame
something
Glam
tomorrow.
and to Karina for sending out these gorgeous
I'm gonna show
colors
you the
to
message
us.
again, please. Okay, can I just finish this live, please, baby, please,
Oh, is
please,
Nugget
please,
okay?
please. Yeah, it's just hyper checking.
Oh,
They're having some sort of impromptu party tomorrow. And it's really bad because things that happen to some other kids really, really give him anxiety.
uh-oh.
Um, and I have to keep saying to him, look, you see the kind of mum you've got. I will go and wash dishes in a random restaurant to make £5 to buy you what you need. So don't
Of
play with me.
course. That he will always be covered for anything that he needs.
Yeah, so I'm wondering where all of this is coming from. When I asked him, he said the last time they did this sort of thing, there were some kids that didn't bring any food. So I said,
Oh
please, what happened?
no.
They weren't allowed to have any food. I could not believe that. And the last time I only came, I bought about 4 or 5 packs of cupcakes to take. So I don't know
I
why.
remember that. I
Do you
remember
remember?
that.
There would have been
Yes.
enough for even those kids to have one. I was so bugged when I heard that. So that gives him anxiety in terms of he's just thinking, oh, I'm like, mate, it's never happened to you, but I get why you would feel like that because it's happening.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yes,
And
I'm telling you, Priya. I said to him, what? He goes, yes. I said, what were they doing then when you're eating? I'm not on that.
no, that's absolutely horrible. Like if anything, I really liked like at my school they did something called Breakfast Club. And so, for anybody that
Yes.
maybe due to their parents' work or, due to not being able to afford it or what have you, everyone could have
Uh,
breakfast. And the breakfasts were good, man. Like, they didn't just give us some weak breakfast. Like, it was
mm,
amazing. And I remember, like, the community also because you were able to talk with other classmates before it began. And, like, no one made you feel a ways for using the service. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't get
yeah.
made fun of or anything like that. Like it was like the cool place to be. And it was a
Well, let
nice
me tell you
feeling.
about breakfast. They charge for that now.
No, this is the whole thing.
Yeah.
This was meant to be for families that might not be able to afford or you know what I
No,
mean? And it
they
was
use
it
that
was
as child
huge.
child childcare now.
I can't.
So when I start work like say like early, um, I would send them to Breakfast Club
Yes.
because then
And you're
after, but
telling
I
me
had to pay.
they charge for that now?
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah.
That actually hurts my heart.
But like all those things that you said back then, there were incentives. Like I was born in the era when they were giving away free milk at school. Like in
Yes.
the
Yeah.
UK, my dad always used to say, Margaret Thatcher stopped all of that. You know what I'm saying to you? But that's it. But our
Well,
kids go to school with kids that are hungry. So
and this is the big thing, right? Like that's why breakfast club was
of
so
course,
huge. Was they actually did a study and they found out that a lot of students were struggling to maintain attention, and it wasn't due to like a cognitive
being
issue. It
naughty
was
or yeah,
actually due to lack of sleep and a lack of food. And the
that
sleep comes from all sorts of different issues at home, not necessarily even bad things, just change and other things, right? Stresses. And these things are really important.
telling you. When he said that to me, I just didn't even know how to approach that because this is the same school where I took party bags and they were telling me that, normally we just give one bag. I said, well, this is not normal. My
Wow.
last child has had, I still remember when he started nursery and he was so happy. Like, I mean, he just get up in the morning, look forward to go to school. He loved it. And then he met the teacher from hell who
Yep.
changed him. And I mean, he's never gone back to that person. And sometimes there are little glimpses of it, but he's had a rough time in primary
See,
school. So,
that's what breaks my heart is those teachers specifically, especially in elementary school, are really
mm,
supposed to guide and be that unwavering support that gives them confidence to do things they thought they never could do, not take away their confidence to the point they're afraid to do things, you know?
telling you, I'm not inciting any kind of violence, but if I ever see her again, there's no way I'm just walking past her. I'm
Hmm.
giving her a piece of my parent
Well,
mind. Look,
the whole thing is
look
that your
right this way.
son, and I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but he suffers like due to her actions,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
she deserves to know that she has had that
yeah,
impact when she was supposed to have a
yeah,
positive impact on, you know what I mean?
yeah. Because years later, you know, it's still evident. So I just looked at it like, and I had to tell the school. I said, look, this is his last year in primary school, and and then also his birthday is like June 1st, so they're always on half term.
Yep.
So it always means that he's never actually in school for his birthday. It doesn't matter the rotation. June 1st, the schools are always closed.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah. So his whole school life, I make that incentive to take things to the school after the fact. Just to mark his birthday. Like, this is his birthday kind of thing. And as
Yes.
I said, this was his last year in primary school. So I was like, no, we're doing it. We've got cost of living crisis. I live on a fixed income, but I said, no, this is my last baby. I'm doing it. And, it was just like they were hating on me. Oh, yeah, you can only do. I said, look, I'll stand at the gate and give it out. And the woman said to me, basically, if I want all this stuff in the bag, I'll have to give it out myself. So I said, all right, cool.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
See, this
telling
is
you,
where I say like that element of
Catholic
like
school.
community
Yeah,
and like a
Catholic school.
village, like where we all take care of each other. It's like we can't lose that,
Mm,
you know?
yeah. And there are 29 kids in his class, including himself. And I made, I think, 31 or 32 bags. So, everybody could have one. And then there were some siblings, because this has happened to me, where his brothers had a bag. And obviously Nugget's a sibling, and he's just looking around like, and this is like when he's little. So there actually were some siblings there I was able to give the bag to, um, because it was everyone had got one in his class, and I always do the extras. And I don't even care. It wasn't a lot. I didn't even go in this time. It literally had like some sweets, I think a pack of crisps, a little pack of biscuit. Normally, like
Oh,
we'll put like drink, everything in there. Like the bag is busting at the seams.
oh, you
Toys,
were amazing.
But as he's got older now, I only literally did that for memorabilia, because when they go secondary school, they don't celebrate their birthday in school anymore. And I mean, it's a weird one. In primary school, they want to take a cake, they want to In
and
secondary school,
and
they don't
that's
even want to be
also
sung
hard
to.
to go from, like, literally from where you can hand out your own valentine cards and you can bring in cupcakes for everybody in class and you can give little loot bags to, no, you can't do this anymore. And it's like, why? Like,
Thank
as long
you.
as you're following those dietary restrictions, as in, like,
Yeah,
no
nuts and stuff.
peanuts and stuff like that, I understand. But if you
And I
followed all
did
of that.
everything sealed, so there was nothing open. Normally, I would bake cupcakes, but because of obviously COVID and the time we're in now, I respect it. So I bought shop bought cakes, um,
And those
and
are
stuff.
sealed, so, like, what more do you want?
No, she's saying one little mini bag each.
Wow.
I said, well, no one told me that. The teacher kept saying, oh, you don't have to. And I kept saying, yeah, but I want to. You don't have to. Yeah, but I want to. And I was getting a little annoyed when she just kept going on. I'm like, wait, what is it? And I'm sorry, it's not a race card, but I had to think, what is it? Because I'm black. What do you think? What are you trying to say?
Exactly. Like, do
You
you
know?
think I'm gonna, like, poison the students or something? Like, why are you looking at me
Yeah,
like that? And it's like, if I'm bringing something like so wonderful into class, shouldn't your response be thank you, not all of this? You know what I mean?
exactly. So I had to
It's
ask her. I
way
said,
too
what's the
much.
problem? I said, because you didn't literally stipulate that I can only have one bag. If you did, I would know. And then now on the day you're saying to me, oh, but if it's going to be more than one bag, you can't hand it out. Again, did I ask you to hand it out? No, I didn't. That's why I got there early.
You're like,
I
I have
packed all the
no
things.
issue to hand
Yeah,
this stuff out, but it just, yeah. I think
they
that's
were just doing the
where
most, literally, just doing the most, being the most.
we
And
need that
I get it.
merging in communities where, like, it's encouraged for that, because, like, that could be such
Oh,
a discouraging situation that you don't even want to, you know
exactly.
whereas you were doing, like, amazing for those kids, so, like, that was really sweet that you did that
Yeah,
you even
and
took
I didn't
time.
leave anybody out. You know,
Exactly.
we. I made sure I always find out. It's the same thing with Christmas cards. I've had my kids come home during Christmas in tears because
Yep.
some kids bring in like 6 Christmas cards in for just the popular kids. And I went there and I said, look, what is this? Oh yeah. And I said, no, you need to make a policy because guess what? It's just Christmas. And remember, I've taken the list. He's given a card to everybody in his class. And then Tom, Dick, and Harry just wants to pick. I said, look, no, that's not happening.
Hmm.
You know, and it was one of those things like, I just said to them, if you're not doing that, then don't, because I can't explain that to my kid
Yep.
because it was like they had this big post box, so everyone brings their cards in and puts it in the post box, and then before they break up for Christmas, the thing gets shared out. Everybody's got like 200 cards. You understand what I'm saying to you? So there were
Yep.
little things, and I just don't. I just said to him, look, I'm not bringing you up that way. So I get it. Some of the parents don't do that, but if you're taking Christmas cards, that's what you're gonna do. You know, you're gonna take Christmas cards for your class.
It just, like,
So
that hurts me, like, you know confidence is so easy to build in a beautiful child, but it's also easy to take away. And in little things that you can do, that builds
hundred
up
percent,
confidence, right? So, like, it's
100%.
even during Valentine's when they would do, like, in high school, they would do, like, carnations, right? And I understand they
Mm.
can't buy a carnation for everybody. Like, it's only whoever buys the carnations. But I know, the first time they did them and I didn't get no carnation, I felt so sad. I and
Oh,
and you see everyone getting multiples or 5 and 6, and
yeah,
then,
yeah.
like,
You're not even
it's
getting the one. Like you just want one,
you're like, I would have been happy with one. Like,
just one, bruv.
damn.
Just give me one. Like that's all I'm asking. And I agree totally. And I think this is where children learn behavior because even with that, I've heard my one say to me, "Oh yeah, but so and so did." I said, "Yep." Again, make decisions based on yourself, not because of what people do. And I tell him, even with his brother, because say like maybe Kim doesn't get him something, and then I will hear them talking,
Yep.
and then Kim might ask the favor now, and I'll hear him say, plain blank, no. He don't mince his words. This is Gemini. I just tell you no. So if I get involved with like mum, the last time when I asked him, he told me no. So and I'm like, mate, I get it. That's what you keep for a stranger that you don't know from Adam and that you owe nothing to, right? I said, but this is your brother.
Yeah.
Whether you realize it or not, he's already been doing things for you from you being little, mate. So
Yeah, it's true.
go and get the drink. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my gosh.
So
Actually, it melted
I'm
me. Wasn't it in this collection that there's a color called Gemini's heart?
there is it was close. I was gonna get it, but I couldn't because it would have meant I had to leave my pink madness and I was like, mate, I'm so sorry. So I am going in with King of Glam on the inside of these nails.
Ooh. Okay, so y'all, the King of Glam Mama's talking about. Let me see if I can grab it. Do you remember what collection it was from?
Um, I think it was
Is it House of?
House of Life. No, no.
It
Wait,
wasn't the House of Bloom.
no. Oh gosh, what was the other one called? House of not no.
Because we had House of Glam, House of Love, House of
I think it
Life,
was Glam
House
because
of,
this
yeah,
was
House of
King of
Glam, right?
Glam. Yeah,
So let me quickly. It's
because I
so
remember saying, "Is this got anything to do with the coronation?"
yes, because they had King of Glam, right?
Yeah,
King of Glam, and then Queen of Glam was in the previous collection.
I love that.
So this was the King of Glam, which I really do love their toppers because if you're just doing a quick mani, even Mama's showing you that we haven't even been on for 30 minutes. She's already bust out this whole hand. She's done detail work in the inside of the nails using this
And
beautiful confetti topper.
on top, I'm gonna go in with some matte, but I'm going to use Velvet Matte and Sparkly Rain.
Dawn! Hi,
Hey,
beautiful.
Spitfire!
How are you, sweetheart? Sending so much love your way. So
And
you guys
honestly,
cannot tell me this is not giving that Skittles
Skittles, Skittles,
taste the
Skittles.
rainbow.
Taste the rainbow, the beautiful rainbow.
So
So I'm
I
not gonna
am
lie, guys.
in
30
love.
seconds has cured it.
Yes.
30 seconds. So
Yep.
you really don't need 60. You got a good
So
lamp. You don't
I, I
need the
I was
60.
actually so scared. So I was always curing it for a minute. And then I really looked at the instructions and everything because I saw this PSA on undercured polishes, which was really scaring me because
Oh
again,
my
that
gosh.
can cause allergies, contact dermatitis, all of those things. But it is also important, like you don't need to over cure. So if you're working in thin coats, 30 seconds truly is what you need. Ski
Yeah.
Fire said she's doing well. How are you all?
Not bad, sweetheart.
Doing better because we're with you, having some fam jam time.
Yes. Okay, so this is Sparkly Rain. It's a matte as well.
Oh, Sparkly Rain is absolutely delicious.
Now I've got peel off base coat on these nails, so I'm being so super light, you know.
Oh, also, because I took a palette I previously used for like another Pride design. This is Your Sublime, and this is Jenna. So, Miss Jenna. So, if
Oh,
you look, this is like a deeper green. You can see almost like the neon and pastel qualities.
I'm gonna
Really
have to get that.
beautiful. Oh,
Jenna.
yeah. You need Jenna, and I need Matty. Oh, my goodness. I was watching this show called Queer Love, The Ultimatum. And oh my goodness, there was this beautiful queen named Yoli, and she had these vibrant blue nails. And tell me why I wasn't even paying attention to the show. I had to go into madamglam.com, and it was happened to be blue was the color of the month. So I click that, and I'm like scrolling through trying to
Oh
find
my
that like
gosh.
specific because I was like, I can't, like, I will not sleep until I find this color. And I think Mati and the Lagoon color were like the closest.
Okay.
But Madame Glam has such a vast, like it's actually quite impressive.
Yeah, their color palette is just it's insane. I mean, it's quite easy, and honestly, sometimes you look at the color, and you're like, oh yeah, it's the same as that one. I'm telling you, swatch it. Just swatch it, put it near each other, and you realize
Yep.
it's not the same.
Yep.
And it's not every color that you can just literally add white to and get that specific color. So in your mind you're thinking, oh yeah, I can get that. Just add a bit of white. Nah.
No. And honestly, I'm a firm believer of like looking for syrups and all of these different polishes, your jellies,
Mm.
your reflectives, because like again, you can do certain things to achieve, but when you already have that formula that's been mixed together, I can't describe how like
But
perfect
that's
it
like
goes on,
jellies. I'm sorry. When I do mix a jelly, sometimes it depends on the color. I can get it's just going to be a jelly, but there are some colors that just don't jelly. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, let me put a bit
Yeah.
of
They
base
do
coat to
not
it.
want to jelly. They are
All
their
right,
their orientation is not jelly.
not jelly. It's like, bitch, I'm a creamy polish. Why are you trying to add gel in here?
Right?
No,
I will never
you
be
know.
gel.
And it's like milky white. That's the one that gets me. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to make a milky white forever. But honestly, why
Okay,
is it where you just
so
get the milky white polish and it's perfect?
not gonna lie, that's why when I did my viral pool nails, I actually used, and it was tinted purple, salty foam, because that is like their Take Me to the Bay collection does have like a very milky consistency. It's very like sea glass, but
Hmm.
it was all like off color, so like they didn't really have a milky white. It was like pink, purple, blue, like colors like that. So I actually used their
Hmm.
tinted purple, but it's so light that it actually looks like a cream color. But it worked like perfectly. But I did not want to mix my own. Not that I couldn't, but there's times where it's just off. Like I can't describe it. It's just like, oh no, 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 Glen Coco. So as you can see, I'm just doing a little abstract here. This was the background I actually used was Taurus season from the previous collection. And then I threw on top of there some swipes of the star and some dots of your sublime. So as you see, like these, no, Glen Coco. Oh gosh, for anybody that's seen Mean Girls, you totally know where that was from. Um, but the vibrancies of these, they're really nice for abstract. Like it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Mm. Okay, gorgeous. Yeah, literally. So, sister said, could she see eternal bliss after, please, Raven?
Yes, you can, my love. I was just doing a fun pop of color. I couldn't resist after looking at all of those. So, Eternal Bliss, first I'll just show you the bottle here. So, this is like Barney's sexy cousin. This is a really, really
Mm,
pretty purple. Oh, actually, I'd like to compare it with Pop the Champagne. 1 second, let me. Sorry,
oh
kid.
yeah, pop the champagne.
Sorry, kid. I did not mean to bump into you. Just relax. Okay. See. Always got dogs behind me, no matter what I do.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good problem to have. I won't complain.
Oh, I know.
Okay, let's see.
Uh, mm,
Let's not lose the ring light here. Okay, here it is. I had to get onto my high chair.
Did you say you had to get into your high chair?
So this is yeah, this because
Because
one of
I'm on
my
mine right
shelving
now.
units is like taller.
Oh no.
So I just quickly
Have you
got up
got
there
on
and I
it?
literally saw it in 2 seconds. So this is the Pop the Champagne, which is from the Apple of My Eye collection. So actually, this is really cool. This is where you can see the pink notes, and this is the new one. So do you see how all of a sudden now Pop the Champagne looks pink?
Pink's like coming through.
Right? So like that's why, let me put these in very carefully, not to mess them up. That's why it's really important to, like, even if you have old colors, to revisit them, because they can pair really beautiful together, but also with that other color, it like brings something else out in it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try not to crush your toes, you kid. Okay, you okay? You're cute. Love you.
It's like, yes, I love it too.
He did his cute little yawn. I can't. It's a dog's life.
It is.
Definitely a big difference next to each other, right? I used Pop the Champagne for my Pride set. Isn't Pop the Champagne is one of the most stunning purples that I have from Madame
Mm,
Glam. It is so beautiful. I also love I Lilac You a Lot. That is such a stunning, stunning purple.
I do like it a lot.
Okay, let's try this one matte. Ooh, do we have Sparkly Rain? Let's try that. Got to get the dust. That's one thing. Having all of my polishes out that I was not prepared for was the dust factor. I have to dust them like once a day.
Hmm? Yeah, I'm doing the nails now.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking to the beautiful barber that hooked you up with the matching.
Yes. No, but I showed Raven. She's like, yes, sister, do it.
You did amazing. They're
She said you
gorgeous.
did amazing. They're gorgeous. He said, thank you.
Okay, so let's. Oh, okay. So we had a little bleeding. Tell me why. Did that not cure? No. Okay, that's all
No,
right.
sis.
You know when you pop something in the lamp, but it's one of those yeah, it definitely did not cure. It was one of those like time lamps. So when it goes in it turns on, but then sometimes it's like turned
Sis,
off.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
and
Tell
then
me
I
about
thought it
that
cured.
rubbish.
I was like, that was a very much.
Yes, that happened to me the other day. I didn't even know what that was about. I was just like, no, you're cheating. You're literally cheating.
Right? Like, how dare you? How rude. Okay. It's okay. So, see, this is also a really good example of why it is important to work in steps, because I didn't lose everything. I just lost that last step there.
Mm. And you're like, what?
There we go. So I did all of the artwork with their brushes and their dotting tool, and then I just went in with my Nicole J striper just to do that. A little bit of 90s action there. Oh, that's
Mm.
beautiful, sissy.
Oh, thank you, sis. You know, mm,
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Priya's like, right? They need dusting. Like, I literally have been going and I have a little, let me see if I can show y'all. So like right here, I have a little dust brush because I just go, ooh, orientation locked. So sorry. Let's make that less zoomed in. So I literally have to go, and I'm like, yeah, y'all need a dusting.
Mm.
Okay, so I don't want any of that to happen again. So I'm just gonna quickly take a lint-free wipe and wipe and make sure it's good for the top coat. I'm also happy that it actually just like merged, so I don't think I got any black on the actual polish, which is nice. Ooh, 5 beautiful humans in and 5 likes, you guys. You're doing the heavy lifting here. Thank you. It's really important.
Yes.
You liking or sharing this with a friend, it truly helps the channel. You guys are amazing. So we are just gonna wipe.
Absolutely. Oh.
And look at that. There's like nothing on here, which just shows how amazing their polishes are. But sweet heavens, I did not want another. So see, Mama, isn't that giving some of the abstract 90s vibes there?
Sis, I'm losing it because you already know. You've seen the pins. I'm like, we need this.
Right?
So
I actually think the sparkly rain's taken me out, so I'm going to try to use the velvet. I think the sparkles is just a bit too much. I found also in the early 90s, what they would do is take that like heavy duty silver sparkle and just do like a line with it.
yeah.
It was very like black graphic lines, and the silver. The silver was huge. I've also been trying to build up my little TikTok.
Good.
I've
What's your name on TikTok? Just in
it's
case anyone.
Ravenscape 13.
There you go.
And I did do like a story, but it's probably expired by now. But I did a story yesterday just sharing it because I was like locked out for a little time. And then I tried to sign in, but I think I pressed the sign in versus login, and it used one of my other emails and like created another account. And I was like, no,
No.
that's not what I wanted. And it created like Ravens reviews something. So then I tried to like log back in, and it wouldn't let me. So I just created a new password, and I'm like, okay, at least now it's signed into all of my phones.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my good gosh.
Yeah, it was one of those where like TikTok was like, I'm gonna make you work for this. So I
Right.
was like, aye, Captain.
I know, right? I see you, boo boo.
So I'm really excited to see how this is gonna look because first of all, Madame Glam's Velvet Matte is award winning. It is absolutely delicious. Mama can attest to the beautiful velvet finish. So can Priya and Miss Envy, our queen of matte. And I actually love that you made those nails matte because oh my days.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
did 3 of them, like, well, these 2 normal mats, and I did do the sparkling rain on
I
that
love
because I
that.
know I've got that pink.
Also,
But
that neon gem, is that glow in the dark?
yes. Wait, are they going to dark or luminescent?
That's beautiful. Oh, mama, bling queen. Oh, and Pride Month is only so long. You're gonna have to find that bling that Mr. Burn one had.
Oh my God, sister.
You're the
I
one that
already
accepted the challenge.
I looked on Zule's page. So, I already was like, no, we need it. We need it, Zach. We need it.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh my good gosh,
Oh,
Raven.
that's pretty. So, like, they're just showing you, honestly, the versatility of these. Like, you can do so much with them. And even Mama's showing you with, like, the matte, the sparkly rain, um, the glow in the dark crystals. Like, it's with nails in general, though, it's your imagination, how far your imagination will take you, as long as you're working with good products, as we were talking about before.
Mm,
That's where it does most of the heavy lifting, and then just allows you to be as creative and let that flow.
that part.
Oh, Dawn is giving you fire hearts.
Oh, thank you,
We
sweetheart.
are sending them right back to you, beautiful. I swear, whenever I see our sisters in the chat, it just warms my heart to no end. The first thing when I opened my eyes this morning, I was like, "Oh gosh, we get to spend time with the Charm Squad." I'm so excited. It's
Yes.
definitely the pick me up that is very much needed. See, it's dangerous having these swatches beside me because I'm like, now I can still play.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
let's look at colors here.
I
This
know
purple is so pretty too, like this
you've got
eternal
some nails to
bliss.
do,
Oh my
so this
days.
is literally what you need. You play with it, get a feel, and then you know. When you come to doing your nails.
So I just put the Eternal Bliss down, which was from the new collection. I grabbed Inner Peace, which is from
Oh,
last collection. Oh my goodness, this bubblegum pink right here. Oh, this is the ish. It is so gorgeous. Oh, mama, that bling map. Oh, whew. So
thank you,
pretty.
sweetheart. Just want to keep with the neon. I keep picking up another bling, and I'm like, no, no, because the nails are neon, so I want them to stay that
Yes,
way.
Ski Fire just said, Mama, you always do such gorgeous bling. And she ain't wrong. You
Thank you,
absolutely
sweetheart.
do.
After I saw my hair, I was like, to the table we go.
Right? Oh my gosh, you're going to do
So
that
I just
TikTok.
all I'm
To the
doing this for,
salon!
I'm telling you, is to touch my hair, to put it near my hair. That's literally it. It's so bad. Like it's
You're
gonna
so
be
good.
like I've only
Thank
got one
you.
hand. Yeah, just the left hand. No, no, there's no right hand. No, no, she don't exist.
Right? No, we already know that life.
Mm.
Oof, these, okay. Mama, does that not look tie dye?
Oh my gosh! I just saw you merging those colors together. Like what?
It's freaking Madame
Yes.
Glam's ombre brush. It's like, it's so delicious. And like ombres too, like you can really have fun with it, do wiggly designs. Like you don't have to always do the traditional ombre, whether that be vertical or horizontal. Like there's just so many little things you can do. That's
Yeah, that's
right.
what I
Again,
love.
it's up to your creativity. You can really create anything.
Mm.
Make your own trend. Let's try to dip into this darn alcohol. Where you at? Can't see you. There we go. So this is also a really good test of how opaque. This is all one coat. So like that's a really great way to see the opacity. So like when you are playing around with certain designs, you don't have to go back in for that second coat.
That's
But I
awesome.
do, if I'm doing a something like that, I would go in with like a Philippines or a base coat before I continued with the design. I love the waves of color that it made. Thank you, honey. It's a really fun technique, and if y'all haven't tried Madame Glam's ombre brush, you really need to try this. Also, keep on, like when I said to sign up for their newsletters and stuff, because at one point there was like a huge sale on tools, and it was like, because
I
the
think
tools are
I need
typically
to try
almost
that.
like 20 each. And like I was shook. It was like amazing pricing.
Yeah, I need to. I keep forgetting the ombre brush, and every time you say it, I'm like, damn.
Gotta remember that. Just like there was one color I showed you, and I can't even remember, but it like looked like hollow sparkles. And I need to find it again in like the gazillion screenshots we've done. Cause
Oh my
that right
gosh.
there, that looked like the
Not a
business.
gazillion screenshots.
Yep, the gazillion screenshots. So at first I was marbling those because I wanted to go in with a perfect white and do like a marble on top, but that looks too pretty, so we're just gonna do another nail. So we're just gonna velvet matte this one and see what she looks like. It's also really interesting because it's kind of giving like the blush trend without like the circle. Like it's like kind of like
Oh,
a blooming blush color in the center.
love that.
Okay, let's try this again with some
Oops.
Eternal Bliss. I swear you can never have enough swatch sticks.
Oh my gosh. Right, swatch sticks need to literally be on the shopping list.
Yep. My next Timu, I have to remember to put some more on the list because I actually have a $5 Timu credit due
Oh,
to
amazing.
they freaking arrived on time, but they were still really sweet, and because it was like the day they said, but not like the time, I guess. They gave a credit like immediately. They're a pretty amazing company. Like I do like what they offer.
Oh,
Because especially like I was saying, like if you make sure all of your nail products, like the gels you're using, are from reputable companies that are giving you like salon quality, you are able to go to Timu and get like certain nail art stuff without like, I don't know how to describe it, but like without cheapening your work, if that makes sense. Because you
oh,
already have all of your good qualities, and then your nail art stuff just sends it to like the ultimate level, right?
that's true. Well, I do see a lot of people sort of trying Temu products like polishes and stuff. And I
I
guess,
actually I haven't tried their any of their polishes, but when like the stuff that Priya showed, I was
yeah, exactly.
quite shocked.
But I would say if, if you're not sure, stick to your companies because,
Yeah. Well, from somebody like myself that's like incredibly allergic to the world, certain things I like to explore and other things I'm like,
no, and that's fair. And that's why,
and
at
it's
least we
not
have.
even like a shade to the company. It's just, I have had bad experiences, so I do try to be careful.
Mm,
That's also why I talk a lot about Madame Glam, is because they gave me my power back in the sense of I was going through a really horrible allergy issue before I found them, and then being able to freely use them was like everything.
It's like I remember just trying to figure out the magic. Like, please, nail gods.
Right? And remember, like, we were going through times where I was like, okay, this is like the science experiment. I did this and this, so we can't change too much. Like,
Mm,
like we have to just try this and see if our hypothesis is correct, and then I can. It's like an
gaga.
ongoing science experiment with my phalanges.
But it was
So
it was
this,
needed.
yeah. Oh, it was because I also didn't want to like live in fear and our artwork means everything, so it's like that's when I started figuring out like what do I need gloves for, what do I not need, like what do I have a little bit of leniency on and stuff like that, just so that I could like minimize those really scary reactions. What happened, honey?
That's Kimmy saying, turn around. No, you can't take the last of the frozen grapes. Are you okay? Oh, come on. Don't do that. You're being mean. It's
Don't you
me.
be talking to your giver of life like that, my Virgo nephew. Hey, watch yourself, boy.
I'm telling you, he's just like, oh, the grapes will finish. I'm taking all the last ones. Like, bro. Oh, man.
Your mom and your dad are the giver of all good things. They get all of the groceries. I suggest you not eat the last of anything. Just
Honestly,
saying.
he's terrible. He's gone. It's like he came to tell me.
I was. Leah's giggling in the corner. She's like, our kid is going to be so, sorry, stagger.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
She's
I'm going
like,
to be there
our child is
laughing.
going to be so well behaved.
Yep,
Like, we don't
literally.
play up in the mess.
Don't do that. But you guys say that, and I wish you all the luck because you're going to be having one of those pandemic babies. You know, that's
Well,
what they
that's
call
what you
them.
said to me, right? I'm going to have one of those pandemic babies. So it's basically going to like
I'm
walk out of me, like already
that
doing math and
literally.
stuff.
Hmm. I'm telling you,
I did see
it's
another pandemic baby. She actually melted my soul. I have to see. I'm pretty sure I saved it. It was insane. So there was like a very scary creature at like the bar and grill they were eating at. She must have been not more than 3 years old. And this like creature came down. I think it's like whatever their like mascot is or what have you. But it looks
mhm.
terrifying. It's like it has these long legs. It's on all fours. Has a very scary face. Tell me why. It was a little girl's birthday, right? They're like, our mascot has something for you. So he like comes down. She starts squealing. She runs over to it.
Oh
She's like,
no!
ooh, dinosaur, dinosaur. And she's playing with this like scary looking creature. And I just like,
Oh my
my heart
gosh!
was melting because she wasn't looking at it like that at all. She looked at it like it was some prehistoric creature and she was like, cool. And then it gave her a gift and she's like hugging it and running in between its scary legs. And I was like, okay, these pandemic babies are real different.
This is what I'm saying, sister. They are not playing. Okay, so we had to find some blue for this last two nails.
That part, and
Okay.
I bust out the white alcohol ink from Madame Glam.
Ooh.
This was very fun to play with. Okay, let me get some alcohol. Last stop for alcohol.
Did you say last call for alcohol? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
last stop for alcohol.
Like, wherever you are, come out.
And a huge, huge thank you. I was mentioning it earlier to Madame Glam for sending out these gorgeous House of Color colors. Like, just to be a part of their Pride launch means the world. And especially because, you know, like, I'm a part of the LGBT community. Like, we have allies in our community, and it's just really beautiful. So I feel honored. And Mama's out here slaying. Oh, my days.
Sister, we are out here trying.
Oh, honey, you ain't trying. You succeeding. This is just the delicious bling little lang. Thank you. Oh, Priya, I can picture your trippy art with these colors, honey.
100%.
So I just got some alcohol in my little pump, and I took out the Madam Glam petal brush.
Another one on my list.
Ooh, you're gonna love it, sissy. So especially for like white veins and stuff and like smoky textures, the you know me so well, sisters, right? Our trippy sissy. I know you'll slay with it. Um, it's actually like it's so beautiful to work with. I saw they have like a clear one. I definitely wanted to try that. I didn't even know how that would work, but it intrigued me. Like a clear alcohol ink.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know how that would work, but show me. Oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking. I can't stop singing. Well, thank you, baby. Anything for my favorite lady.
I know.
All of the TikToks.
She's like, I got hoes in
In
different
different
area
area
codes.
codes. Anywhere I go. It used to move the color inks. Oh, okay, that's what the clear inks is for. Because I did wonder what the clear one was. I was like, what do you use that for? Because I do know they have a black ink, a white ink, a clear ink. They have blooming gel, but I haven't seen any other color inks. So that's very interesting. I'm going to let that dry before I base, and then I'm just going to add some white veins.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm having fun. I was able to do 3 test nails just to see how the colors work. And I used some colors from like the last collection as well, like especially the Inner Peace and I Rule. I Rule is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, this blue, y'all. If it's still
That's what I
available, you
use.
Rule is delicious. Beautiful.
That's so crazy.
Oh,
That's
you
the
used it
same.
too?
Yeah, for my Madam Glam set, I just did
Oh,
with the new collection because I didn't choose the blue from that collection.
I've actually been trying to be out. I've been actually trying to colors that I don't have because for some reason, like as hard as I try not to, keep gravitating to the Charm Sister colors, and the amounts of pink and blues and purples that I have is like a lot, and greens. So I'm trying to like branch out, so get more orange. I don't have a lot of yellows. I didn't have anything like the Year Sublime. That's why like that was like number one on the list. Um, so I've been
Yeah,
trying to
no,
build out those
I,
colors, like more
definitely.
nude colors, and just so that like I definitely have the rainbow, but I want to make sure like I have a wider range.
I do not blame you because I need it. You know, I mean,
So
it's
true.
always that we look at the colors and sometimes we're like, oh, I haven't got that one.
There's some colors you can't walk away from though. Like, I really wanted the blue, but I rationalized myself and I looked at the other blues I had and they were close enough that I was like, okay, I can't. But like for instance, like the pink, right? I knew you couldn't walk away from that. It
There
did
was
not
just,
matter. It's like, this is coming home. And as well, you don't have a pink like that from Madame Glam. So that was a win-win.
thank you.
Just waiting for it to dry. Leah's so cute. Sorry, Stager is so cute. In the background, keeps saying, like a little cheerleader, melting my soul.
Oh, I love it. Number one. So sorry, people, because when I'm doing surgery, which is bling, I am like, yo, I need to see what is happening like right now.
Oh, magic is happening right now. That's what's happening, Mama.
Oh,
I was even looking, like, just looking at all of these colors together. They're just, they just hit. They're so pretty. It's the neon. It's like tropical paradise. Oh, all of the
yeah,
glitter, all of the sparkles, all of the magic, Priya said.
yes, I definitely channel in Zach.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, when I was on that live the other day, my heart, I was like, I just can't. I've never met somebody that literally has like, besides envy, that gives me such room envy. Literally.
Oh my
Envy
gosh,
and Zach,
besides,
their rooms. You want to talk about Willy Wonka, Narnia, all of the magic, Secret Portal? Look at their room
oh,
tours. You will be shooketh.
trust me, I don't even know what hit you.
Nope.
And Zach be like, yeah, so my room hella tight and messy. I look a
And I
mess,
don't even see one thing out of place. I'm like, messy where? I
room's
was
a
like,
mess.
please don't come over to my place. Like,
Yeah, you wouldn't be
if
able
this
to
is
like
your version of messy,
to
please let's meet at a coffee shop.
thank you. Because you would not cope,
Right?
you
I
know?
don't want to invite you over for you to start organizing. It's okay. Let's go to the coffee shop. Well, maybe I
Yeah.
do want you to organize. Let's go to the coffee shop and then come back after we've
And
had a
then if
nice chill and you've calmed down. Okay?
yeah, yeah. And you won't be thinking about that no more, trust me.
Oh my
You're just
goodness.
gonna want to enjoy yourself.
That part.
Okay. Right. Raven made me do it.
Ooh, what did you do?
The bling.
Oh yes. I'm so happy you
Raven
did
made
it.
me do it. Like
It's not mama's fault. It's my fault.
she was like, I could hear her subliminally talking through the sister channel.
I was though. So it's actually
See?
really not creepy, but like sometimes, like right before I'll say something or I'm thinking something, like one of the sisters, Mama, Priya, Envy, Danelle will just say it. And I'm like, oh, wow. Either you know me really well or am I predictable? Like I was literally just thinking
I
that.
know.
What? Like, what's
You're like,
happening?
what's up? What's up with that? Did I speak in my sleep and like literally
Right?
voice note you? Is that what happens? Like, how'd you
Is this
know?
the Truman Show? Am I bugged right now? Like,
uh I don't want to be.
no, I love that though. I agree, Priya. Like, we're all connected and it's really beautiful. And I wouldn't change it for the world.
Mm. That's why even like today I was saying to you, like, I was like, oh, I miss you. But I was like, you know what? This is what goes with life sometimes. And I'm just like, what would you rather? I'm like, definitely my sister to be happy. I definitely want that.
You're
You
so
know what I mean?
cute. Oh, I know.
So
It's just still the time. Like the fact that me and you have 8 hours is like still a hard like pill to swallow. Even if I'm in like the most beautiful place in the world, like that's the one thing
mm.
that's just a little tricky. Because like I'll
When I
literally
heard
like
your nephew say, when I said that, and he was like, huh? 8? What did he say? He goes, that's a whole sleep.
it is.
I was like, don't, please. Because if you notice it, then that means that, 8 hours is a lot. But I am telling myself psychologically,
And it's not.
by the end of summer, it'll be okay. We would
Oh
have
my
got to a place
goodness.
where, we're living with it. We're like, well, this is not a
Right?
problem.
I'm also gonna just have to have random times that I get up like super early just to be like, hey, how's your morning? Because jeez, I miss your
Literally.
morning chit chats and stuff. Oh my gosh.
Boo boo. You come to remind me about your cookie. Hmm? If dad says you gotta wash it now, you gotta wash it now, boo boo. No, but that's not the reason why. It's because you've had a trim, right? You had a trim? Yeah, that's why you gotta wash it. You won't even be able to have a good sleep, trust me.
Oh yes. Yeah. You'll be itchy nugs. You'll be really itchy, honey.
Really, really itchy.
We don't want an itchy nugget. What time is it currently where each of you are? Oh my goodness. So this is the roll call. So I already know that it's probably like what 9:20 for mama, 9:30. What time is it? Yep, it's 1:40 for me, so that's 9:40 for mama.
Doo doo.
Is that not a trip? That's a trip. What happened?
I said doo doo.
Right? Oh my goodness. It is. It's insane. Like it's like okay, if I want to plan a movie night with you, I have to be like, okay, do you want to watch it at 8 o'clock your time? Oh, love, that'd be great. Okay, so at noon when I have lunch, we can watch it. Jeez.
Stop this.
Mama is yeah +5, and you are -3. Yeah. So I used to be like Mama used to be +5 for me, but now that I'm in BC, it's +8. That's some intenseness right there.
Oh, it's like sometimes it just doesn't feel real.
But
And
like my best friend, her people in Thailand and Australia are like +12 and +15. So like I feel bad for even complaining because it's like
she's like,
at
well, at
that
least when you
point
talk,
we would
to
just
your
have
nail
to talk in the
sisters,
future.
yeah, they're on the same day as you.
Right?
Like,
At least we wake up in the same day. Like, oh my
yeah,
god.
like literally.
That's just
Oh,
madness.
God. It's so true. Like, hey, from the future.
Future for real. Like for really real. Nope, that's white. Where's my silver? Okay, I gotta make sure I'm not stepping on the king here. The little fur
Okay.
baby. It was his birthday yesterday. He turned 5 years old.
Oh no!
He's so
Happy
cute. He
birthday!
got he got gifts yesterday, and he got a special cheeseburger.
Oh, why am I
And
thinking
he
about pizzles right now?
right? It's because if we had a pizzle, he would have been having a pizzle yesterday. You already know. Mama knows what's up. She was saying pizzles. Melt my soul.
Okay, I'm finished. We just need to get some cuticle oil, as you do.
Cuticle oil, yes.
I blinked it and then I was just like, oh, come on, Raven dared me. So I just want to add more
I
oil.
did. But it was a friendly, loving day.
Yes. It's just like if I said to Raven, I dare you to use 7 different flakes. Okay.
Oh my gosh, challenge accepted. Oh my gosh, you want to see me move real fast? Ask that.
Okay, let's use some cuticle oil because the hands have gone through some ish. And I'm so afraid to wash it because I've got peel off base coat on. But obviously I've measured these, so I'm always going to be able to wear them again if I want to. And if I
Oh,
don't, I'm going to take all my bling off
oh
and put it
yes. Oh
on
yes, you
another
are.
nail. Oh, okay, we need some hand cream because that cuticle oil is not stretching that far.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
You know, you're like, nope, that's ashy, no.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking earlier when I sent you my wrist picture. I'm like, this is an ashy wrist, but okay. Here you go. Looking like I need some cocoa butter. Damn. You
All
know
of
it's an
that.
issue when your beautiful light skinned sister is ashy. I'm like, oh no. All of the moisture has left my skin.
All of it. Okay, we're done. I can go and bake this little man's cookie
Oh my
before he turns
gosh.
into a cookie monster. So he's
Before he
doing
goes
cooking
on
lessons at
strike.
school, right? And they made cookie dough, and then the woman's talking about, oh, you have to put it in the oven for a little bit. I was like, "Ugh, that's what the cooking class is for. That's
Oh,
prep.
Kovu, you got a very special belated birthday from your auntie. I don't want to say your government name. Your auntie Mama does nails and your auntie Priya. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, he had his eyes closed. He opened them up. He's like, really? For me? Thank
Oh,
you.
yes, for you.
He's so cute.
Okay, yeah, so that's what we did.
Mama! Oh, heavens. That is
Did
so
just
beautiful.
put some shush on there.
Oh,
So I'm about to take some pictures with this and my hair, and you'll see these babies most likely on Instagram.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. Oh gosh. So y'all, you are gonna
thank you,
scream when you
sweetheart.
see Mama's hair because definitely the hair. I wish you went to the Afro hair and
I know.
oh my
I didn't
gosh,
even
was
think
that
about it.
you would have been stopping and then you're like, listen, I'm bringing the nails to this section because y'all want to pretend this
Yes.
ain't a part of the beauty show. Yes, it
Well, when I
is.
got there, thank you, Ski Fire. I need to see the hair. Yes, you're going to, sister. As soon as I got there and like hubby was going to register and all of that stuff, I ran. I was like, all right, I'm gonna scope. I'm gonna go and look for nail stuff. I went around that whole thing looking like I was looking for Santa,
Tell me why that
and
was me at the Comic Con, but I did find one nail place, but I
yes,
would
Priya,
be,
we tried to
you
put all the
know,
colors in there, all the pride. So I've got
it
purple
was
stone
just
there,
nail
blue.
lacquer strips that I wasn't like, I was like, I
Did
want
they
more
have
of
that
this.
there?
They actually did though at Comic Con, so that was really cool.
Oh wow. Well, I didn't even have anything to do with nail, not strip, not polish, not vanish, not even a file. They had some lip gloss. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yes, and then we put the King of Glam at the bottom
Mama,
side,
the pop underside is everything.
and I'm looking at them like, oh, okay, so we had the matte on this side, but because of all the bling. and stuff, I knew I was going to put it on this now. I said, matte. So we did
Oh,
glossy there.
beautiful.
So yeah, our screens look very. Thank you, honey. The underside that I wanted to really see what the King of Glam was going to look like on these, because I did swatch it with the other colors, which were not similar, but they were also very vibrant colors. And the King of Glam was amazing with it. So I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we've just we've got some neon bling, some colored bling. I've tried to put stones that literally all are pride. You know, we've got all the colors
Aww.
there.
So she,
Um,
for her pride, she got stoned. I love
so-
it.
oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Don't know why that little nail is giving me a tiger. It's giving me a very tiger
Oh,
abstract.
yes. Tiger abstract. Yes, queen.
Yes, it's giving me tiger abstract. It really is.
And
I
I
love
am
it.
loving, let me see if
And I
I
love
turn
those
this down.
marbles, those unicorn marbles. They're gorgeous. Are you doing the blue light?
Oh, no, I was just turning down my light because sometimes with the vibrant colors,
It's
she
true.
definitely got stoned. Oh my God, you're killing me, right? All
I
of the nail
know.
stonage. So these are the brand new House of Colors. Sorry, House of Colors. And if you would like to grab these, you can use our discount codes. That is Priya 30, Mama 30, and Raven's Nail Bar 30 for 30% off. If you go into any
Yeah.
of our videos that are Madam Glam, you will see all of that information in the description box. And I will also put that in after this uploads.
After the upload. But yes, definitely, guys. Thank you all so much. Absolutely gorgeous Raven, as always. And Madam Glam, oh my gosh. I don't
And
even know
this
which
just
one's my
shows you
favorite.
like
But
how easy, right? It's hard to say a favorite, but this is just showing how
oh,
easy they are to work with. And also, like
yeah,
with the velvet, like you can see
yeah,
the color difference, right? So
yeah,
if you have their velvet matte, literally any color you have will at least have two different shades to it. So it
definitely.
completely opens up all of
Yeah, it
your
does.
rasta.
Because the glossy side looks sweetie-ish. And I'll probably do these glossy
Yeah.
for
So
my
we go from
picture.
sweeties to very like
Yeah,
art deco with the
yeah,
map. So it completely gives a different vibe. But like, we can't thank you enough. This was so fun. And Madam Glam, this collection is absolutely stunning, and it works with your previous collection as well. So like that's what these marriages right here are. So I'm really impressed with how your colors work together.
absolutely gorgeous together, right?
I'm so
Because
obsessed.
yeah, and
What were you gonna say, Mama?
I rule. I used
Yes,
I rule like you,
that's here.
and yeah, it really went well with everything. Like,
Yep,
it's really weird because that's what I love as well sometimes, because, okay, you can have the whole collection, but maybe you're thinking, no, that's not the yellow that I want.
yep.
I want to use another yellow. And it just works well, just like what you did, Raven.
Because adding these two
With,
pops from previous collections with Inner Peace and I Rule,
oh my
it like
gosh.
completely, let me see if I can, like, if you
And
look
that's
at these colors, these are the brand new ones. You can already see them working together, you know? So,
that's what I mean, yeah.
and it's like if I had said, oh, this collection, y'all would have thought this was all together, but these two are from previous. So it's really beautiful way to showcase the colors, and especially if you're working with their cream formulas, like they melt together so effortlessly. I was about to say effervescent because that's what this looks like.
Oh my gosh. That's a new word.
Oh,
Effervescent. Did you say effervescent?
effervescent. Oh,
Oh,
oh, you'll love it.
effervescent.
So the
Okay.
word of the day, effervescent. Very beautiful
Okay.
and bubbly and shiny and gorgeous.
Absolutely love it.
Thank you so much, Mama, for
You are
showcasing these
welcome,
gorgeous new
sweetheart.
colors. And y'all make sure you're following Mama and you're following the Charm Sisters so you don't miss any future content.
Yes, and definitely keep a lookout because Raven's got her colors, so she's gonna be slaying something.
That
Real
part is gonna be
soon.
something coming very soon.
Definitely, definitely,
Oh,
definitely.
I
So
love you
again,
so
thank you,
very much,
sister.
Sissy.
Always a pleasure to go live with you.
I'm just gonna
You did
quickly.
amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Dawn. Have an amazing rest of your day. Mine's nearly ending. It's just I'm jealous because Raven's like, oh, okay, so oh, child, give me a minute. I'm just in the lamp.
I
Three,
know,
two,
right?
one. Out of lamp. Out of lamp. Listen it.
These are so beautiful. So Envy made these for us. And as you guys know, like I'm a horror queen. So we've got the gothic black in there and then the blue. It's nearly 10 p.m. Oh my gosh. This is making me weak. I am so sorry. So we've got our Charm Sister symbols out and we are saying, Charm Sisters, we out. We
We
love
out, baby.
you.
We love you.
See, the symbol was trying to run.
It's trying to run like I want to go back in the drawer where I'm safe.
I know, right? Thank you,
That
Mama.
part. You
Sweetheart,
are so
you
welcome,
you
sweetheart.
absolutely slayed. I'm in love with your nails. I cannot wait for the pictures with your beautiful hair. Hubby
Gonna go and do
slayed,
them now.
and your nails are everything. So thank you so
Thank you,
very much.
sister.
We love you,
Thank
our
you so
charm
much. Thank you,
squad.
everyone.
We will
Love you,
see you
everyone.
soon.
See you soon, everyone.
Bye, lovelies.
Bye.